Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. So, we are in the chop shop. I'm in the back. The smell of death and decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade, whatever. So this here is Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want to expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eye, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. Some asshole at corporate took me as a receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am?" "Are you the coroner?" "I'm John Dresden, the Oregon Grinder branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me the franchise area's coroner too." "And you are?" "Two Bunch. Hear about Sam Watts." His grin fades. "What makes you think I know anything about that?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet. Though, the press hasn't caught wind of it yet, with it all being way out here in the Barrens." "So who told you he was dead?" Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicious from his face. "A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. I can talk." Ooh, through the curtain. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? Guess the classics never go out of style. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists of calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. She always removes an internal organ from the victim. A trophy hunter. What was it? Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had his spleen removed. "Dresden, get out of here!" "Hey, yoink, I'm just gonna pick that up." Come on. I'm gonna look at Sam's body. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there is a small, pencil-thin incision, covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling it. So let's look at the business card. Moving things about, you can make out it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. And the cred stick? Standard cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way knowing what's on it without slotting it. Yoink! 300 yen is added to my account. Let's look at the shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. And the note? You can only see parts of the note, giving the torn off bits and blood stains. "Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long. To say I'm so... See you there. Love, Jessica." Let's see who this asshole is. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of central casing. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Nathaniel brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. "So this is a new Ripper Vic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back?" The coroner frowns. "So you insisted at the time?" He chortles. Fuck, I hate that word. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now, let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around the scalp. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too.
So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon?
Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado.
You're no damn help, dwarf.
The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You know his superhuman powers of observation.
Who the hell are you?
I'm new in town. You're the welcoming committee. Ha!
If you're new in town, then let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on a slab.
He looks at the dwarf.
Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion.
Can you tell he's a stuck-up, I only care about my job asshole? Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? Well, he didn't really seem like my type. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. Really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey, I can say it, isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yuan a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have my honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career. And wallet. What was that McCluskey say about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. You don't buy that? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts slow lives. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looked up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around these body lockers in the back, see if you find anything useful? Okay, then I'll go do that. I'll just open this suspicious drawer and see what's inside. John Doe, but the internal thermostat set to 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the full closed body of a man. Arts folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa! Easy that. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a daddy jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? I don't feel like 6 yet. What do I look like? A damn alarm clock? Give me a break, chummer. I haven't had my gap yet. He chuckles. Well, so much good for a night's sleep. On the plus side, I hadn't noticed you hadn't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, what's your story? I'm looking at Death Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you know how to help me out. Sam, eh? Glad someone cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other.
Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this lady cool?
Yeah, she's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you'd help her out. Maybe even stop moving around the shop all day.
Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing up to you, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then. Name's Shakes. And you are? Two Punch.
Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, and I might be able to help you out.
I was with Sam the other night. The night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out the steam team that night, tripped out and rowdy.
I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, and so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Damn. Maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine?
You hear a large squelching noise sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal.
Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that it didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. Do you know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Baron's for you. Jake looks down, his expression masked by chrome and crimson glasses. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there if those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got me a whole gang searching for the Barons for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit up these streets alone at night, trust me. Maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watch your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on a deal, though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? It doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. What do you say? Well, I like money. Haha, 1,000 yen. That is good enough for me. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since the run-in with Halloweeners. Money went to gangers, but the street of the Barons is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it in this morgue in one piece without packing some meat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? Melee's my game. A baseball bat. Okay, so now I am equipped with a baseball bat. So, ready for an evening out on the town? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yet. I think I made his voice a little more nasally than I intended. Oh well. Ooh, so what I just got there, that Dockwing basic trauma kit. Basically, if me or a party member dies, it will res me. And that's very important. Because if you die, you die. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. Doesn't matter your business, the Baron doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, and a dash of a tourist trapped. You got a recipe for it's mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops for a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. I hate the smell of formaldehyde. Well, there's a sign quest. Let's go check it out. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. When the track marks his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once, a shaman. Hey dude, you okay? You good, bud? Yes, no, yes. No, I saw something. It's gonna kill me. Calm down. My name is Vlad. You shaman, dude. The shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so. Vlad, what did you see? I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that... Where did you see this spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. It's not gonna kill you. You're good. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. And now I just made a guy feel better. Well, you know what? Let's just go get that stash now. Also, yes. There are hookers. Let's go get that go-go stash. Right under the skeleton. And I love the street art. Like, again, I love the game. It's so beautiful, some of the art. Like, and this is just the first game. And the other two games, you're going to see how much it improved. And it's just so good. And, oh, here's some punks. Okay, let's see if I remember how to fucking fight. Hey! I'm the one with the bat here, asshole. See, I'm so used to having the big weapons of my big orc. And now you're gonna go down. Hey! Rude. Well, bam. And you can actually zoom in quite a lot in this game. Boom. We won. So that plus 3 hit points, after a battle, you auto-heal your last wound. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Same Drek in every city these days. Now, if you haven't figured out, Drek is kind of the new age shit. True, I've been around, but Seattle's still a runner's paradise as far as I'm concerned. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Let's go. Who's this worried man? What would you like, worried man? Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but you need to look like you can handle yourself to fight, and we need some help. What's your issue? Some thug is shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse and worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star ain't gonna get involved. Okay, well, maybe I can help. Oh, thank you. It's just down the street, ma'am. Please. Our livelihood depends on this market. That was a very random accent. I'm not sure why I gave it to him. But now we're meeting Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I won't go down that way. Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes. Set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking anyone down who wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are, those are the guys we're after. Well, they're gonna be in for or no. Thanks for the heads up. No sweat. Well, let's go do the marketplace thing for the worried man. Ooh. Look at these pretty things. Commerce is like a weed. Take around the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small... The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience is fading fast. He looks like he's about to start breaking things. Eh? Who the hell are you? Oh shit, I thought I took gang etiquette. Heard about you. Piss off. You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? Business. I knew you just caught static. Dash. Ice this lady. Oh, he critted me. He fucking... Oh. Well, let's go for the head first. You know what? That was a bad idea because I only had a 60% chance to hit. Well, actually, I didn't do too bad. Ooh. Those are ley lines, by the way. Those are good to stand on when you have magic abilities. They boost your magic. That's always good. Oh, nice. It's a baseball light. Batter up. Ding. I don't know how baseball works. I don't know why I put a ding in there, but I'm fairly certain there's no dings. Here's the message. What was it, James? Yeah. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed. But those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. The shopkeeper holds out a few yuan. Please. It's the least we can do. Oh, thanks, bud. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut this here because I actually don't know how long I've been doing. But, yeah, I'm going to end it here. So, adios, my dudes.